What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Q, back with another video. And yeah, my hands got stuck. I don't know what happened, but yeah. So today's I'm doing model tip Mondays, model tip Monday, model tip Monday. And so for today's model tip, I just want to talk about being comfortable. Just being comfortable, yeah. Everyone's not comfortable in front of the camera, and that's the one thing you need to be as a model. You need to be comfortable in front of the camera. The camera needs to be like second nature to you. It needs to be like, I'm home. You know what I mean? So today we're gonna talk about being comfortable. And as a photographer, my job is to help my model become as comfortable as possible, whether it's a male model or a female model. So here are my 3 tips that I use when I'm trying to help a model feel comfortable. Tip number 1. When I greet a model, I greet them with a joke. Not the funniest person in the world, especially when you put me on the spot. But I like to greet my models with a joke. Make them laugh, get them loose, send them good energy, positive vibes. Because what's going to happen is that model's going to redirect that energy towards me. You know what I mean? She'll send good vibes back out. And if we vibing, guess what? The shoot's gonna go a whole lot smoother because we on the same page. We both vibing, we both feeling good, we both getting it. And so, tip number 2 for what I do is when I'm shooting inside, I put on music. I mean, it may sound like, oh, that's normal, everyone does that. No, everyone doesn't do that. Not all photographers do that. I've dealt with a lot of photographers who shoot better when it's quiet because they can focus more. But it's not about you as a photographer. Yes, you need to be able to focus. You need to be able to do your job properly. But at the same time, you need your model as comfortable as possible and in their zone as much as possible. So what I do is I like to put on music that they listen to. My model will listen to. Personally, it's a lot of people I don't listen to in the music industry, but people that I shoot with do listen to. So what do? I put on something they want to listen to. I had a model the other day, she listens to Cardi. So I put on Cardi. I put on some other artists that sound like, that kind of had the same style as Cardi. So she was able to listen to even some new music that she hadn't been exposed to, even some indie artists she hadn't been exposed to, and she's, vibing out, and it just made the shoot go a lot smoother. It was a whole lot more fun for her. So remember, you wanna get your model in their element as much as possible. So put on some music. My 3rd tip, personally, I know I do this. Not a lot of photographers do this because they confidentiality. But I like to show my models the pictures. Like I'll do like 3 or 4 poses, and I'll go back and I'll show them those 3 or 4 poses and what they did in those poses, and see if they want to let them show, like, hey, you did this kind of off in this shot, but if you would have did it in this shot, this would have looked a whole lot better. Let's try doing that and adding that to this, or let's do this, or maybe we should do this a little bit different. And what that does is it reassures the model, like, okay, they're trying to make sure I get the best product. Maybe I should listen to them, or oh yeah, that was off a little bit. I want to redo this. I want to do this better. And a model gets to critique herself, not only just hearing you as a photographer critique her. I guess I did say 3 tips, but as a bonus, another thing I like to do, what goes with letting your model being able to see themselves, is I shoot with a mirror. There's a mirror like directly always in front of my model at all times, because when a model can see what she's doing wrong or how she looked before the picture is taken, post, pre, whatever, it's easier for the model to critique herself and fix what she doesn't like. Because as a photographer, I might like you looking a certain way, personally, but as a model, as the subject, you may not be comfortable looking the way that I want you to look. So it's all about making sure that you're comfortable and we're both on the same page and we're vibing the right way and we're both rocking the right way. So those are my tips for making your model as comfortable as possible. If you find this video helpful in any way, I'm clapping hard as hell. I know that. If you find this video helpful in any way, if it gave you something that you wanted to work on a little bit more, especially as a model, you could take these tips and actually apply them to yourself as a model. Like when you greet a photographer, you greet a photographer with a joke. When you go shoot with a photographer, you tell them, hey, can we play some music, or can we do this, or can we, you know what I mean? It gives you that little leeway to say, okay, maybe I could do this to get in my element, so that way this photographer doesn't have to work as hard as, you know, they might have to, type shit. And that all plays together, because if a photographer is understanding that you care about, you know what I mean, you don't want to waste their time, you want to make sure they're getting the best product, you getting the best product, y'all on the same page, and you giving them everything you got, you shooting good energy out. A photographer is way more accepting of that good energy, versus if you come in, you frowned up, you don't care, life just got you down, you just want to shoot yourself. YouTube don't dock me. But you can't come in like that. Negative energy throws off the whole shoot, alright? Negative energy throws off everything. So come in, try to make yourself as comfortable as possible. Be you, and just have fun. Enjoy being in front of the camera. The camera should not scare you. It should be a fun thing. And if you like this video, make sure you subscribe, like, and hit that notification button. Also leave a comment below.